this theme kind of is about industry secrets. So
Mm.
I'm hoping that you all don't know deep secrets when it comes to these things. So we'll see. So question one, during World War II, you probably know this, Coca-Cola's German branch was cut off from the secret syrup supply in Atlanta due to trade embargoes. To keep the factories running, they invented Fanta.
Oh.
What was the primary ingredient in the original Nazi era Fanta?
Oh, wow. Okay.
So was it A, beet sugar molasses? With cane sugar unavailable, German bottlers turned to the country's abundant sugar beet crops, creating a thick, dark syrup that tasted closer to root beer than it did to orange soda. Was it B, apple fiber and cheese byproducts? The drink was literally made from leftovers of leftovers, specifically apple pumice and whey from cheese. Was it C, synthetic orange extract? German chemist, famous for their advances in synthetics like rubber and fuel, synthesized a citric acid substitute from coal tar that mimicked the taste of citrus. Or was it D, fermented potato mash? Utilizing the same supply chain they had for vodka production, the original Fanta was slightly alcoholic carbonated potato beverage before it was reformulated later for children after the war.
I mean, Occam's razor seems like it's A, beet molasses. I'm going to go for that.
Okay.
Might be too simple.
Mhm.
Well, you have really good scenarios of
Oh,
different.
they're phenomenal. They're phenomenal.
Different.
Can't
Every
tell.
month.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with the potato beverage.
Okay. Potatoes. Yep. Susan?
Yes. I thought the science-based citrus, but that seems too obvious. I'm team potato. Yeah, I'm
Potato.
team potato. Yeah.
Okay, you're all incorrect. It's the apple fiber and cheese byproducts.
Oh.
So the name, so it literally was leftovers from leftovers. It was really, and it was absolutely reformulated after. But the name came from during a brainstorming session. They were told to use their imagination, which in German is Fantasie. So, and the
Oh.
current orange formula wasn't created until 1955 in Italy. So they had a very different type of
See,
drink.
I thought you were just going for upcycled. They weren't doing upcycling back then so much, so I didn't
I
think
mean,
it would be.
I mean, it was kind of their original, but I mean, yeah, it
Uh,
was what you could get,
okay.
what you
I
could
wonder
get.
what it
Yeah.
tasted like.
I don't know. I'm
Sounds
sure I'm sure if
horrendous.
you go down a rabbit hole online,
Apple
I'm sure
fiber
someone
and
has tried.
cheese.
Yeah.
Yee.
All right.
Ugh.
Number two, Saran wrap is a kitchen staple, but the material, polyvinyl chloride, wasn't designed for leftovers. Dow Chemical accidentally discovered it in 1933. What was its first major military application? Was it a spray-on shrink wrap for fighter planes? It was sprayed onto fighter jets and naval equipment to protect them from salty sea spray and corrosion during shipping. Was it B, see-through bandages? It was an experimental non-stick dressing for burn victims in field hospitals, allowing medics to see the wound without removing the bandage and to protect it. Was it C, gas mask lenses? Gas was heavy and breakable, and this clear plastic was lightweight and shatterproof, making it ideal for infantry gas mask. Or was it D, waterproof map covers? Commanders needed to read terrain maps in the rain and mud of the trenches without the ink running, so they used it.
I'm going Burns.
I'm going
Burns?
Burns.
As
Okay.
am I. As am I.
You're all incorrect. It was A. It was shrink wrap for fighter planes.
Get out.
You know, that
Seriously?
was my first instinct, but I thought, oh,
It
okay.
was
we should
originally a dark green greasy liquid that they sprayed on military hardware. But the chemical smelled so bad that it took 20 years for them to deodorize it enough for consumer food use. And it does still smell. I mean, if you ever have industrial film like that, you can smell a little bit of it. But
When you
I
open
can
a new
imagine.
roll, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
How did they get from smelly green spray-on liquid to food?
It was just the use of it. I mean, it's kind of like, silly putty was originally invented as wallpaper cleaner
Mm.
because they
Like
would
a
have,
magic eraser?
Yeah, kind
before
of.
it's
Yeah, you
time?
would have you would heat your home with coal or with oil or whatever. It
Oh.
would blacken up your walls, and they invented the plate,
Oh,
the Play-Doh, and you
right.
push it on the wall, and it pulls it
Just
off.
like it would do newspaper print. It would
Yes,
lift newspaper print.
exactly. And then they were
Yeah.
like,
Okay.
my kid loves to play with this stuff that I'm using to clean the walls, and they were like, great, let's upcharge and and
Sell
sell
it.
more.
Go from a cleaning product to toy.
Exactly. All right. Number 3. The star ruby and Rio red grapefruits account for the vast majority of the Texas grapefruit industry. They are celebrated for their deep red color and lack of seeds. How was the Rio red originally developed? Was it A, thermal shock grafting? Botanists grafted grapefruit buds onto blood orange rootstock, then exposed the trees to near freezing temperatures to trigger the anthocyanin, the color production that turns the flesh red. Was it B, planned mutation via radiation? Breeders in the 1960s placed grapefruit seeds in a gamma garden, a field with a radioactive cobalt 60 source in the center, to blast the DNA and induce random mutations until they found a red one. Was it C, moon fruit? Grapefruit seeds were one of the first seeds taken up into space on some of the first moon missions. See the Texas connection. And the cosmic rays altered some of the seeds. While these varieties weren't exactly the result, they are an offspring of those original moon missions. Or was it D, the sport clone? It was the single naturally occurring mutated branch found on a Hudson grapefruit tree in 1976. Every Rio Red today is a clone of that one accidental branch.
Huh.
I mean, Kevin, how
You
how
guys
do
go.
you come up with these?
I know. These
I
are,
don't even. I'm going B because I love the gamma ray and how you
Mhm.
describe that.
Okay.
I'm going A.
Thermal shock. Yep.
Ra-
With
Yeah,
the
radiation.
freezing. Radiation. You are correct. It is
Yeah,
radiation.
I knew the answer to that one.
Yeah. And it's also, if you've ever seen the movie, Charlie, I don't know if you remember, it's the effect of gamma radiation on Man in the Moon marigolds. Have you ever seen that movie?
Not that one,
It's a
but I
really
know
good
that
movie.
radiation was used as a common technology to force mutations.
Yeah, absolutely. But although there are some seeds that did go up to the moon, but it wasn't the grapefruit seeds, that actually similar type of thing. So, okay, Charlie's up 1. 4.
Well, Susan selected radiation there too.
Oh yeah, you did. I'm
I
sorry. I'm
did,
sorry.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
We
just
ass-
never. It's so weird that I actually get something correct. You couldn't even like acknowledge it. But okay, go ahead.
4. We assume expiration dates are a federal mandate to protect the public from pathogens. In reality, under U.S. federal law, only one single food product is required to have a specific use-by date determined by product degradation. Everything else is voluntary. What is the only federally dated product? Is it A, ground beef, because of the surface area allows for rapid E. coli multiplication? Is it B, unpasteurized raw milk cheese due to the risk of listeria? Any dairy products sold across state lines without pasteurization must carry a federally enforced shelf life limit. Is it C, infant formula? The FDA mandates a use-by date, not because the formula becomes dangerous or poisonous, but because the nutrient levels eventually degrade below the labeled amount. Or D, shellfish, oysters. The tag law requires retailers to keep tags for 90 days, and the harvest date serves as the de facto federal expiration date for consumption.
They all make sense.
They do all make
They all
sense.
make
That's the
sense.
problem. Is they're all
I know.
plausible scenarios.
I'm just going ground beef. I
Okay.
I feel like it has to be a meat product. Could be
Okay.
wrong.
That would be what I would think too, but I'm going to go with infant formula.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm going infant formula as well.
It is infant formula. Infant formula is the only product that requires
Really?
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I literally went on and made sure because I knew this one, and then I was like, I got to check. I checked the regs. It is still that way. Federal law cares more about label accuracy, nutrients than stomach aches and all that kind of stuff. The dates on milk and meat are widely misunderstood voluntary manufacturer suggestions for peak quality, not safety.
Yeah.
So but for infant formula, it's about nutrients. So,
Makes
all
sense.
right. I think Charlie's up. Charlie's got 2. Susan's got 1. Okay.
I had one.
Janet has one.
Janet has one. Yes.
Yeah. She
See,
got
no,
last one.
I did that because make Susan feel better that I forgot her last time. All right. Last one. Fresh squeezed orange juice, not from concentrate, is a modern supply chain marvel. To supply fresh tasting juice year round, brands like Tropicana store juice in massive aseptic tanks for up to a year. To prevent spoiling, they strip the juice of all oxygen, they de-aerate it is what it's called, which accidentally removes most of the flavor. How is the flavor added back in? Is it A, bitter orange extract? The peels of specialty bitter oranges are separately used to extract their bitter oil to add to the sweet juice to mimic the correct sweet to tart bitter ratio. Is it B, flavor packs? They hire perfume companies like Givaudan to engineer flavor packs derived from orange byproducts. These packs are chemically distinct for each market. For example, North Americans prefer sweet Valencia notes, whereas Europeans prefer tart citrus notes. Is it C, fructose syrup? They don't add flavor, they just mask the flat taste of stored juice and increase the flavor with varying degrees of natural fruit sweeteners, which the FDA allows to be hidden under the 100% juice label because it was originally fruit derived? Or is it D, citric acid injections? They shock the juice with lab grade citric acid right before bottling to wake up the dormant enzymes.
I'm going to go D, citric acid.
Okay.
Oh,
Susan and
wow.
Janet?
Yeah, I'm going to go with B.
B. Okay. Flavor packs.
Sounds more romantic than some of the
Well, it's a fragrance company, right? That came up with it.
Right. Susan?
D.
D.
Yeah, I'm going D.
Citric acid.
Mhm.
Janet is correct. It is flavor packs.
Nice.
They are designed by flavor
Oh.
houses. This is why every bottle of Tropicana tastes exactly the same, which is biologically impossible for every naturally occurring product. The flavor pack is the reason the label says 100% juice, but the taste is kind of engineered. It is that flavor. But because the flavor is derived from the products, you know what I mean, the oranges,
Yeah.
that's why you get the flavor that you get, and it can be labeled 100% juice.
Very cool. Very cool.